Not many people are going to like what I'm about to say, but the reason you're failing at life is down to you. You need to understand that because you're single, it's your fault. You might be ugly, it's your fault. You might have bad finance, it's your fault. Everything around you is your fault. Now, don't get me wrong, all of us have been brought up with our own certain circumstances that have kind of put us into the ground even further. But there's two choices we've got: either to complain about and do nothing about it, or we get up from where we started, from how far deep it was, or from wherever we were, and build up to something amazing. And that's our choice. And most of us decide to just stay in our little spot and complain and don't do nothing about it. If someone's blind, they might decide just to stay with it and do nothing about it. On the other hand, you might see other blind people that have done to achieve amazing things. So in this video, I want to explain why blaming yourself is the best thing that can do and how it can change your life drastically. So when I say blame yourself, I do not mean you beating yourself up for something that you've done as a mistake. What I mean is, when you make a mistake, you don't go hard on other people, you don't blame other people. So say if you're late at work, you don't have a go at, the traffic for making you late. You could say, okay, I was late because of the traffic, but I should have known that, therefore I should have left to leave to go to work earlier. That was my fault. I should have expected traffic. So those kind of things. So when you make a mistake, understand that's a mistake. Don't get hard on the mistake itself, but take responsibility for it. Don't pass it on to someone else. Take it as being like power. So when you make a mistake, don't be like, it's their fault. Say it as, okay, I made a mistake. How can I fix it? It's really empowering, because then you've got the responsibility to change it and you can improve yourself then. But when you pass on to someone else, you're kind of like the passenger of your own life. You're not taking no responsibility. You're just passing things on to someone else. And that's not good. You need to understand that blaming yourself empowers you and makes you a better person, because you're not blaming other people and you're blaming yourself, which is obviously, like I said, improving. So whatever these circumstances is, you should not be blaming others. Yes, someone might have, messed up. Say, if, for example, if you're running a business and, you're running, loads of people, you've employed loads of people, but if one of them makes a bad mistake, you might be like, oh yeah, it's their fault, but you're the one who employed them in the first place. Now, this kind of mindset is always fixed on how you should blame yourself for these things. It's making you realize that everything is to do with you. How you approach it is up to you. And if you start to blame yourself, then that's the best thing that you could possibly do. So the takeaway of this video is to understand that, yeah, some things might have not have been your fault, but it's the way that you approach it afterwards. Because once you understand that everything is your fault, that's when you can properly grow. But before you get to that bit, you're going to end up blaming everyone else and you're just going to be stuck at rock bottom. You're not going to get anywhere. So please, if you get one thing from this video, is to understand that blaming yourself is a cheat code and it literally lets you achieve anything. Because if you get knocked down, you just keep on bringing yourself up constantly. It doesn't matter what the circumstances is. So if that helps, then please like, subscribe.